This is how I'm getting it in. What's up, people? I'm Xogue, back on Clevercraft. Yeah, so there's a little bit of progress over here we're going to go check out. But first I wanted to mention why there's a fence post here. You see, I had a horse that I had tied up there, and he got loose. His name was Steedfast. So if you guys see in anybody else's video a horse named Steedfast, then it's probably mine. And I'd really like to know where he went, because he just kind of disappeared. But anyway, so let's go take a look a little bit. We're going to do a little bit of stuff over here. Not much. It was just some work that's been done off camera, and I wanted to explain it to you. Now you see that this guy is now gone. That's because we have moved things around. Andy and I, Gray and I, have moved things around, okay? So you see that we now have a bunch of villagers in here. That's a fair few of them who are all turning to face me. That was a bunch. There's a good amount of them in there. So basically, you have the farm still. We've opened everything up, and as you can see, we now have a rail system. So what we do, basically, is we'll put this down. Bloop. It grabs a villager. And this is a problem. F3, B. We don't want to do that. Let's do... Boop. Let's try this again. If we can get this on the block... This is unfortunate. This is not working. This is not working at all. We need to get it on the block that they're standing on. Yeah. No, didn't work. We're going to have to redesign this. But basically, that picks up a villager, and they're going to come over into here, right? And they're going to bloop, and then we're against the wall. Okay? So this is where we stage them. This is staging and selection. So we have two options to go. We have two possible destinations from this point. Now, just imagine there is a villager in here. Let me turn up bounty boxes. Or hit boxes. Two possible destinations. To kill or not to kill. That is the question. So, yeah, I know, it's corny. Whatever. Now, if we want to kill them, we push this button, and what happens is... watch the rail. This one and this one, okay? Bloop. And then it turns and it turns. So basically, this is going to turn to allow us to go straight, and this one's going to turn to allow us to go left, all the way down into this one high place. So the minecart rail can actually make it all the way down while suffocating the villager. Down at the end, there is, actually, let's go ahead and do this, so just so we can see a little bit. I have no torches? I do have torches. They're just not there. So if we go all the way down to the end here, basically, we have this setup right here. We tried to put the detector rail right beside the activator rail, which, if you don't know, the activator rail will kick a villager out. So if the detector rail is right beside the activator rail, it will have it powered. It will power the activator rail all the time. But what happened is that there is a point in time where a minecart is on two different tracks at the same time, which means it was on the powered rail and the activator rail, so it would instantly kick the villager out before it had a chance to go up and back. Because what we needed to happen was for it to go all the way to the end, and then on its way back, it will kick the villager out. And that way the minecart wouldn't get stuck down here at the end. If it kicked the villager out first, the minecart would actually continue to go forward and go against this wall and try to bounce back. But by the time it comes back, the villager would have been in the way and would have stopped the minecart. So we had to do that and reverse it so that way it kicked the villager out on the way back. And that way the minecart's already moving in this direction and the villager wouldn't stop it. So this is the circuit we're using. We're just basically having a repeater. We just have a tiny little itty bitty circuit to power the activator rail for that purpose. Now let's go ahead and do this again. Break. I know it's dark. Chill. Just chill. And you. And nope. And then you. And then you. Perfect. So that way, the villagers will then suffocate down in over there. if we want to kill them. If we don't want to kill them, or not to kill is pressed, and they circle around the back here against the rail, in which case they're probably going to be knocked off into some kind of a water source, and they're going to float up to the top. That's a little dangerous, because I think things can get in here. Let's fix this for a moment. Bloop, just in case. Bloop, another torch, just cause. We don't want to mess with anything. So that's basically what's going to happen with this. Once we figure out this whole setup right here, as far as actually getting these guys, it's nighttime. Let's sleep then. So that's how this whole setup down here works. And this took us a couple hours actually to flesh out. And that's because we designed it once, and then we designed... there's a creeper that blew up on me last time, so I'm going to run out. He blew up an area of this up here, and I'm really not happy that he did that. So some of this is not quite as it was, but that's fine. Oh, I hear you. Oh, look at them, trying to get down into the hole here. Here is our door villager. He's all the way down, basically. I didn't show you that. But this kind of works into the design a little bit. These guys right here are like this, and then these are like this as well. Like that-ish, kind of. That way the path is kind of still organic, and it forms around it and everything. Almost done. So creeper blew up. That's a thing. Now, we designed it once, and then we had this design fleshed out, and then we were like, wait. We spent a lot of time designing a potential building for our villagers to go in. And Andy's going to work on this a little bit, I think sometime today. So hopefully the next episode we'll be able to put our touch on it as well. And it should be at the very least functional. We should be able to start storing villagers at the very least before too long. But for right now, I know it looks dirty, it looks grimy, it looks not so clean. How many different ways can you say that? And trust me, we know this is not the design. These are not necessarily the blocks that are going to be used, although I assume stone brick probably will be in the design at some point. But this is not the design, okay? This is just kind of more, this is more like measurements. This is more like a measuring tape that's left out, telling us where things are going to go. So just take it as that, and eventually this will be a thing. But for now, it's not. But then after we designed out that and had our plans actually scoped out and done, then we had to redesign this whole area because of other reasons, and it just kind of did. So there you go. So that's everything that was done. It was done off camera because we had no idea what we were going to do. So we decided just to kind of get together off cam and just kind of deal with things and make sure we had everything settled. And we ended up just actually doing it rather than planning it. So it just kind of happened that way. But that's fine. It's okay. Now, what I wanted to do today was actually a little bit of something different. What I'd like to do, how many of these do I have? I have over a stack. Okay, that's good. So if we go, this direction. Yes. If we go off in this direction, a bunch. Pretty much straight left as well. It's almost directly straight, if I remember correctly. We'll come back to an ocean. And then if we go just a little bit left, we should run into... Where is it? There it is. This guy. It's time to reveal a little bit of my plan for the series. As far as... See if I can land on this thing. Bloop. Oh, look at that skill. As far as what my base is going to be, it's going to be in this. My base is going to be an ocean monument. I've never done this before. And I really, really wanted to do it. It's going to be a lot of work draining it and clearing it. It's going to take a bunch of time. So Cleverton is going to be our base for a while we're kind of coming back and forth doing this. But eventually we're going to try to move in here as soon as we can. But don't worry, Cleverton is still going to be a thing. We're still going to go back there. We're still going to make shops. We're still going to do a bunch of stuff back there in Cleverton. But this is going to be our big base. This is going to be our out there base once we can get there. But there's a couple things we need first. We need some shulker boxes so that I can collect a whole bunch of sand in order to do what I need to do over here. So, yeah. But today, I figure we might as well just clear it in preparation for that, because we're going to be going to fight the End Dragon here soonish. And I think it's time to clear out the monument. Okay, it's time. And I'm freaked out a little bit. These things are always a little bit scary just because there's a very real possibility that you die. And if we take a look at my death counter, I currently have 0 deaths. But there are multiple people that try to tell you multiple ways to get in and deal with these guys. I am going to tell you or show you a different way. I don't need the axe. I don't even know why I brought these things with me. We're going to keep those things on my bar. But now we have water breathing, strength. It's only strength 1. It's the longer one. And night vision. This is how I'm going to get in. Like this. Are you kidding me? Breakthrough, breakthrough, breakthrough. Holy crap, that was close. This is unfortunate. I'm trying to break through to a spot where an Elder Guardian is going to be. Ah, looky what I just found. There's our sponge room, which is good. Our Elder Guardian should be around here somewhere. Maybe not here. I know where they are, like from the outside. I think everybody pretty much knows where they are from these days from the outside, but it's hard to navigate the inside sometimes because certain things are not always open to you the same way that the rest of them are. Here we go. Can I get down now or up to the Elder Guardian? Yeah, there's one at least. Hello, number 1. I do have strength. Oh, got it, got it, got it. Okay. So my sword, I actually upgraded my sword as well. I now have sharpness 5, looting 3, unbreaking 3. I have yet to put the sweeping edge on it, which I do definitely want to put, but I don't have the levels for it just yet. This is really not good. Why are so many... Oh, that's how you got up. I just had to swim. I didn't have to do anything else. Okay, this is where I just came. So let's go further up then, which I think is where I came from. Further up is just this room. So basically they led you straight into one, but it's only the one that was active or available at the time. This area, I guess, is where you're supposed to go the other time. So we go over here. This is where I broke through, and there's our sponge room. So let's go further down to see if there's another way around. No. Come here, you stupid. There we go. Give me your stuff. I do have Depth Strider, so we're good to go there. Ah, here's another one. I see. Oh, break line of sight. Bloom. He's going to swim. Keep swimming, stupid. There we go. Boom. Got him. Okay, good. Ooh, break line of sight. Break line of sight. Woo. Eat food. I mean, I'm still doing okay on everything. I'm still doing okay. There's 2 down now. And now I can get to the last one. I kind of sort of know where he is. He's around the other side of this daggone thing. The other side. And he's going to be all the way down. Oh my goodness, look at you. Okay, there should be a way through though, I think. I think there is. Maybe there isn't. Is this not the way through? This is unfortunate. How much time do I have left on my things? A few minutes. Stop. No. Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah, here he is. Here he is. I see him. There's a lot of them over here, though. There we go. I got him. I got all 3. All 3 of them are now done. All 3 of them are now done. I know where that sponge room is. I need to eat food so I don't die. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to make a little bit of a hub up top after I dry out some of the sponges that are here and do some of the other things. I didn't bring anything with me, so I need to escape from here now. This is my number 1 goal at the moment, is just to get the crap out of here. I've only used 1 of the potions. I just took out all 3 Elder Guardians within 8 minutes, which is really, really cool, actually. I mean, they're coming close. I mean, with like 6 minutes, really. I just need to find my way out now. Oh, okay. So now it's cleared. I have escaped, and I went back to go ahead and grab a bunch of stuff. The bunch of stuff is going to be used to make a little hub right there in the middle or beginning top area of the place. But we just need to enter it again. So we're going to go ahead. I know it's dark. It's super dark. You can't see anything. Ooh. Oh, I can't see. Can't see. Okay. I'm in the top room now, which I know you can't see. I forgot to put on my my potions and things. Strength, because I totally don't even need strength at all. Night vision. Water breathing, because I'm drowning right now. That's good. Okay. Boom. Now I have my hearts, or bubbles. Okay. And everything. You can see everything. Okay. So that was terrible, because I wanted to show you the little fly-in thing that I did again with my rockets. But, okay. Well, now, let's go ahead. We're going to block this guy off. But I don't want to do it on the same level, because then I'll lose the spot. So what we're going to do is we're going to do it above, like this. That way, I know exactly where I am, sort of, kinda. I need to actually go get the sponges. And the inside of this place is not going to remain intact, just the outside. I'm going to keep the outside intact-ish. What we're going to end up doing in this place is I'm going to change out the blocks of the portal, or of the Guardian Temple here, for something else. I don't know what yet. I don't know what the design is going to be, but the shape, the overall shape of the Guardian Temple thing is going to stay the same, but it's just going to be made out of different blocks. So this is going to be our starter area here. What I need to do is actually, we're going to go ahead and break this, because I need to find, hi, I see you. Die. Thank you for dying. I need to find that sponge room, which should be somewhere close by, if I remember correctly. Was it here? No, it was the other side. There is no other side. Okay, but it should be the other side, actually. So if we go down in here, and then we look up, should be sponge room. There we go. Here's the sponge room, which we should be pretty close to the other thing, actually. If we go, like, upwards, we should actually find it, but I'm not going to do that because, well, I don't want to do that just yet. Ow, stop it, you stupid. Stop it, you stupid. So I'm going to go ahead and start clearing some things out, and I'll see you back when we have a little bit of a foothold in this place. Things have now been set up, and we are prepped and ready to start doing a little bit of work, at least. Nether portal. Nether portal leads to the Nether, as you already know, but also way down here. I haven't actually shown you the Nether yet. This is my portal, and this is another portal that's not the center of town. The center of town portal is actually a little bit further, right there. This has been done like crazy, okay? This is it's a little bit off center now because the one in the overworld is a little bit off center from the circles. The circles are a thing that 50 did. These are representing the circles in the overworld. So this is kind of the distances you're looking at for how far away things are. It's pretty nuts just how small things get in the Nether, which is really kind of cool. But yeah, so we have the center and we have this direction. There's a few other things in here. The bat cave's over here, the mesa, end of spawn, of course. You have a village here. Tech Stopper's skeleton farm portal was over here, I believe. It's not here now. I don't know. I guess he took it down. There's another end of spawn. So what we're doing here is actually a little bit of interesting things. Also, there's a new member, Hazard. Hazard is a new person. Just logged on today, which is a welcome new person. Go check them out. Link in the description, hopefully. It's not, yell at me. But what we're doing down here is we have 4 portals, okay, in each of the cardinal directions, northeast, south, and west. And they're a little further out. So what we're going to do is each one is going to have its own theme. And then in the middle is going to have a blended theme of all of them. I believe this is the plan we're going with. It could have changed. It might still change. I don't really know. No, that is not Steadfast. If you're curious, because I was curious a little while ago. I actually saw that here and I checked, and it's not. It's not that. No, darn. But yeah, so that's kind of the idea we have for spawn in here. Not spawn, for Cleverton in the Nether. and it's kind of cool. But if we go in here, now we're going to be at spawn. So now we have an easier way to get to our little place down over here. Do I have my sponges? I think I put my sponges away, actually. For some stupid reason, I put my sponges away. That's what I meant to go back to spawn for. I needed some chests. I needed some chests to do some stuff. Hungry? Eat some carrots. There's no carrots in the chest. Eat some cookies. Don't ask. I don't know. But yeah, Andy actually just logged on as well. I wonder if he is going to start working on his portion of this. He might actually be doing that, so we might be able to get to that in the next episode. You are finally fully grown. Give me some extras, and now we can get 4 of them. And I can start gaining some netherwort finally. Sheesh. I had to use some for the potions. But anyway, I already have too much netherrack. I don't need any more, but we're going to keep acquiring it anyway. So there we go. I needed chests, that's right, to store a bunch of the things that we're going to break down. We're going to use some dark oak. We're going to go into here. We're going to go into here. Not this one. Boom. Okay, there we go. And now we can go back and actually head over to the other place where I can sleep in the bed. Do I want to do that? I think I want to do that over here. But I know this is a bit of a shorter episode. We're not going to do too much more in the episode, so I'm going to go ahead and call it here. If you liked it, feel free to hit that like button. Please do hit that like button and subscribe to see more. Spread your thoughts down in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace out, peeps.